Hello.
No, I'm not alright.
Reggie with 2Gs here. Alright, topic at hand. Guys, today we're going to talk about moto vlogging, the pros and cons of moto vlogging. I need to stop doing that. I keep looking for 6th gear. There is no 6th gear on this thing. Alright, what I wanted to do is talk about, and people have covered this, like the cost of moto vlogging and all that, and I mean the cost for me personally is time. Moto vlogging actually allows me to ride more, so that isn't necessarily a con per se, like, oh, it costs a lot, you had to put out all this money, you're not getting anything back in return. Moto vlogging for me is, and this is a pro, makes me ride more. I'm not a daily rider, not by any stretch of the imagination. I'd love to be one in the future. Why am I scratching my as if it's a beard? Oh, no. I want to be one in the future, but the way my life is set up right now, I can't be, and I don't feel like putting, hold on a second, I don't feel like putting, I did it again, a ton of miles on my motorcycle, driving back and forth to work when I'm provided a vehicle at work. Now I will ride, you know, to work, and I'll do it, but I won't do it all the time. Now if I ever get another vehicle, because this feeling it to me here is the motorcycle that I got so that my wife can enjoy motorcycling with me. That was the point of us buying this. So I would rather put a lot more miles on this bike with my wife on the back. Oh, twisty bit. That's all I got is a twisty bit. I'd rather put my wife on the back and put the miles with her on there than me by myself. But because I moto vlog and because I've kept a certain schedule, it forces me to go out and ride. And I'm funny because I really wanted a motorcycle, and once I got it and I had it and I rode, there's a feeling that I get that I don't think a lot of people, like, I don't get that like excited butterfly feeling. Even when I first got my bike, it put a smile on my face, but I wasn't like, this is the greatest feeling in the world, I want to do it all the time. What I got was more of a like feeling of doing something that when I started to ride, I was like, it felt like it was a part of me. It didn't feel like it was something that was forced or fun. It just felt like something that I should have been doing for a long time, and my only regret was not doing it sooner. So when I ride, even though it does put me in a better mood and makes me a happier person, it's more of like something that I do get enjoyment out of, but not the quick joy where I feel like I would, you know, eventually just get bored of riding. It's more like a, oh, this gives me joy, but in a way that I feel like I should always be doing this. And you guys will comment on it, but that's how I feel when it comes to riding. You know, I think that's why, personally, as much as I like sport bikes, it doesn't really matter what I'm riding. I'm on this cruiser, and this bike moves me. When I see it, I'm like, oh man, I cannot believe I have this wonderful, glorious beast of a Fiona between my legs. And I'm happy I have it, but at the same time, it's not like a kid in the candy shop. It's more like, you know, just where I've gotten in my life, where I can actually afford a toy like this with this amount of money. That's more of it for me. I don't plan, it's so hard to explain. I feel like I'm not explaining myself, but in a way, everything I do on a bike feels like it's a part of me. So moto vlogging makes me want to ride more than I would, because it so feels like it's a part of me so much that that itch to ride isn't like this burning desire of like, I have to ride, it's so much fun, yay, fun, ride. It's more like, oh, I ride, I ride, you know. I don't know what that means. I don't know if other people feel like that. You know, the passion is there. That's one of the pros for me of moto vlogging. Another pro of moto vlogging for me is meeting other people, or I should put it, meeting other people and the interactions I have with other people. The awesome thing for me is I've managed to meet, at the time of this recording, one other vlogger that I would never have met. you know, I interact with so many people from so many different parts of the world that I feel like I know that are friends to me, you know, even if it's just online in an avatar, you know, but still. So to me, that is one of the pros. You get to meet other people, you get to see other people's life, where they live. I've learned so much just watching certain vloggers like Wanderlust 8760, and seeing where he lives in Germany, and guys like Calm Biker, and seeing there, and getting all nostalgic when I watch Beast Rider right around in New York, because I haven't been there in so long, and all the different places that I get to see through those guys and the experiences. It is so worth it, and I feel like I get to share that. Now personally, I don't know, and I keep looking for the freaking 6th gear, why anybody would want to watch my channel. Because I record it, it comes off as boring to me because I know what's going to happen. But you know, I hope that what I'm doing, how I'm writing, what I'm showing, you know, is having the same effect on people that it has on me when I watch their stuff. Is excitement of seeing it, of wondering what they're going to talk about, and that's awesome. And that's what makes motovlogging different from just regular vlogging. You know, sitting in front of your computer and talking is cool, but being able to see other things while they're talking is cool. And I don't necessarily watch all the motovlogs, like watch it. I've turned some on and just listened to the guys talk, and I know they're on a bike and riding. If they all of a sudden they go, whoa, what's going on, I'll rewind and see. But, or if they're riding somewhere interesting, I'll watch or whatever. But just being able to have the ability to see where they're at on top of just listening to them makes a huge difference. So those are the big pros for me for motovlogging. Now we get to the cons of motovlogging for me. And this is going to be hard because it's actually, I haven't really given this much thought. I guess one of the cons of motovlogging is, and this is probably just when you're first starting off, and I'm still in that stage, is not getting subs, but getting feedback. Subs are cool and all, and getting subs are awesome, and I mean, I did a video when I got 50 subs, but getting the feedback from people is much cooler to me. You know, seeing certain people reply all the time to my videos, and every now and then looking for 6th gear when there isn't one, and seeing somebody else new reply to my videos and talk to them. It's very interesting, and you don't realize how many different people see your stuff. Even when you have subs, you know, I don't know how it works when you get super big, but at least at the size I'm at, the interaction is awesome. I don't know if that changes once you get bigger and everyone becomes more and more. I don't know. Not blank, but like, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know. I can't think of the word I'm looking for. But everyone becomes more and more vanilla. Like, you can't really see those people anymore because there's so many comments. I don't know. But at this time, for me, I enjoy the ability to interact with everybody, and that turned from a con to a pro. Yeah, well, the con is getting the interaction, because when I first started my channel, I mean, and I know who my first subscriber is. It's Lighted Up 550. He was my first sub, never forget. And it was really cool. I got my first sub, and then I waited a couple weeks, posted another video, and didn't get a sub. Waited a couple weeks, and so on and so forth. And now that I have the amount of subs I have now, which I don't know what it is right now, it's pretty cool, because I can now interact with people. But just getting your foot out there and getting people to watch is really hard. That's why if I come across somebody new or whatever, I'll watch them, and if they and the thing is, when you start, you can't get discouraged from that, because certain people like certain motovloggers for a reason. Don't get discouraged if you don't get the views. They will come. There'll be people who will find and like you and start watching you. And once they're hooked, they're hooked. They're, like I said, they're vloggers, and I do this thing where I go through, and I think it's going to be a thing from now on, where I pick 3 vloggers and let you guys know who they are, give you guys some links. You guys can check them out if you haven't already. I don't know if you're subbed to them already or not. You probably are, because a lot of them have more more subscribers than me, and you probably found them through me, but I go through and what the heck, I've got to do a better job waxing my bike. Don't you hate that when you wax something and then you go back and look like days later and you're like, oh, I missed this and I missed this, and what the heck, I completely forgot about this. Alright, now I've been rambling on for a while now, so this is going to be like cut. Where was I? Yeah, so yeah, they will come with time, you know, you just got to give it time. You know, I really can't think of any other cons. I guess the cost, but I don't look at that as a con for me, because I'm going to ride either way. The only difference is, yeah, the camera costs money and all that. You don't have to have the best camera in the world. I mean, I'm on a Drift Ghost. I record at 720 at 60 frames because YouTube allows it. The picture quality is not the best, in my opinion. But it does the job. It's easy to use. It works. The remote's awesome. So I use it. I don't think, you know, video quality is what I'm going for. It's more audio quality. So, you know, if you can get a cheap camera and you can record right away and it's easy to use, that's the best way to go, if you're asking me personally. You know, if I can go back, I'd probably looked at one of the Sony action cams. Those are stupid cheap. I mean, I don't know how reliable they are. I mean, this thing's been pretty reliable to me. So, you know, I have no complaints about it. Anyway, I'm gonna go now because I started a topic and I completely got off topic as usual. It seems to be like the 2G random vlog thing going on. So I'm gonna get off here. If you guys captured any of that and want to comment on any of the stuff I said, go ahead, because I can't really remember what I said. I'm gonna let you guys go, and I will catch you guys on the next video.